Underbar is about being in control of our own destiny, being able to cook anything that we like, to have no restrictions on a cuisine, to be inspired by our travels, our colleagues, other styles of cooking that we take influences from. We wanted to have an extension of of my experience, where people came to Underbar and really felt the connection with me and my food and my philosophy and the way I cook. Hi, my name's Boath. I'm chef owner of Underbar here in Ballarat. Oh, life in New York's, incredible. It's a lifelong dream to get over there. It's an incredible city. Pretty much walk out the door on our days off and jump on the subway. Always something new to see, something exciting. And in terms of being a chef, obviously the food scene's incredible. Luckily enough to finish my time in New York working at Boath. I guess best experience working for someone in my career, working with the best, Chef Keller, and obviously the team there with Eli Kaime and Corey Chow, and Chef David Breeden as well, who's now Chef de Cuisine at the French Laundry. I guess coming back from New York to Australia, and then back to Melbourne initially, and then up to Ballarat, it was I guess a bit of a leap of faith, coming from such a big and bustling city where there was always something new, something exciting to do, to move to a small country town with, I guess a population of about 100,000 people. It was a step into the unknown for my wife and I. Underbar did start up as a pop-up. We ran it out of one of my friend's cafes down the road called Fika. Befriended them after going in numerous times a day and drinking their great coffee, but wanted to sort of think outside the box to how we could open a restaurant without the capital startup. So the pop-up idea came up. Matt Freeman was a big supporter of us, enabled me to rent his cafe one night a week, which was a Saturday night. So we ran it for nearly 8 months. I guess it was a great stepping stone for us, being able to see if a fine dining restaurant was wanted in Ballarat, whether there was the demand there, whether the style of food that I was cooking was going to be well received. And pretty much from day one, everyone that told us kept telling us, this is what Ballarat needs, this is what Ballarat needs. We wanted to take the stuffiness, the pretentiousness out of some of the fine dining establishments that are around. We wanted to give people a relaxed atmosphere where they could enjoy really great food and really good wine, know where it came from, who cooked it, who produced the wine, and have that story be told through our food and through the great producers and purveyors that we love to support here in Ballarat. The style of cooking at Underbar is very much defined by the seasons. We get our hands on the best possible produce, the best possible proteins, the best possible wines. Cooking with the product when it's at its peak has the best flavour. We cook with a chef's tasting menu. Everyone sits down and we have a pre-dinner drink and then serve some snacks where people use their fingers, which is a bit of fun. We like to take that informal nature with the fine dining style food. We do an amuse. We also have 5 traditional courses. We generally do a pre-dessert as well as some petit fours. The experience itself is a communal table where you sit down with a group of people you don't know or will very, very soon. Everyone sits at the same time and we share the food. We share the food experiences together throughout the night. There are great producers here in Ballarat. We have a great farm out at Navigators, Spring Creek Organics, producing a number of vegetables throughout the season. Great cauliflower, Romanesco, pumpkins, potatoes. In terms of proteins, there's Sher Wagyu, who produces brilliant Wagyu beef. There's Western Plains pork. We have artisans like Salt Kitchen Charcuterie, which also use Western Plains pork, where they produce a number of dry cured and charcuterie products. At the moment we have their pancetta on one of our dishes. And then obviously we also like to support our local wine industry as well. Troy and Jane Walsh Mitchell Harris. In terms of the space at Underbar, very much inspired by our love of mid-century modern furniture. The table that we have in the dining room, 6-metre table, made from reclaimed Victorian black ash by Ballarat Furniture Company, was a very special piece that we had made specifically for the restaurant. Local artist, Harley Glover, we managed to go to the Lost Ones gallery. We really loved her artwork. It's called the Land Series, inspired by Ballarat and its landscapes. We contacted her. We managed to purchase a number of her artworks that we feel fit really well with the colour palette and the story that we're trying to tell here at Underbar. Ballarat's really embraced us, given us tremendous opportunities to be able to express ourselves through a restaurant and through cuisine and through our experiences that we've had overseas, but also give us the flexibility to have a work-life balance, to own a house, to start a young family and then be in charge of our own destiny.